Tor Antonio Durando, Sevilla Frasquita Durando, Ramón Álvarez Durando, Pilar Vargas, Salvador Fortunay, Miguel Caridas, Julín Caridas, Pedro Ilvar, Mariette Ronan, Claudio Ronan, Olivario Ronan, Pilar Quiriñe.
Loa be in this flesh, and in my flesh.
Wisteria Lodge by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Dramatized for radio by Bert Coules. With Clive Merrison as Sherlock Holmes and Michael Williams as Dr. John Watson. And featuring Dominic Letts as Inspector Baines. Wisteria Lodge.
The London Express came roaring into the station, and a small, wiry bulldog of a man sprang from a first-class carriage. We all three shook hands, and I saw at once, from the reverential way in which Inspector Lestrade gazed at my companion, that he had learned a good deal since the days when they had first worked together. "Anything good?" he asked. "The biggest thing for years," said Holmes. You don't like it?
I didn't say so.
You didn't need to. You can get more into than Henry Irving.
Oh, that is too solid flesh. Reverential, eh?
Ah, you like that bit, do you?
Oh, it's pleasing to find anything so accurate in one of your lurid tales of fiction.
You're not getting me into an argument today. I'm in too good a mood. Drink?
Yeah, thank you.
I don't think reverential is too strong.
Oh, definitely not.
No, I'm being serious. You're their superior, and they acknowledge the fact, at least among themselves.
I'm not interested in public applause.
But you enjoy it well enough in private. It's nothing to be ashamed about. You're an artist. Recognition matters to you. Come on. Admit it.
Watson, after all these years, you still don't understand.
I think I understand very well. Here.
Thank you. What matters to me is the truth, accuracy, facts. Well, to say that I'm a better detective than Lestrade, say, or Hopkins, or Gregson...
Or anyone.
Or anyone isn't vanity or pride. It's simply to state the truth of the situation. If the situation ever changed, I'd be the first to acknowledge it. What are you going to call it?
Well, the Hound of the Baskervilles, of course. What else? I suppose you prefer analytical notes on the Stapleton Baskerville inheritance case. They'd love that down at the Strand. What did you think of it?
Well, up to your usual standard.
You see, I was right. You didn't like it.
Mr. Scott Eccles!
Senor Garcia, good evening to you.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend.
The pleasure's mine. I've been looking forward to this visit. A few days in the country, always a joy, you know.
Good. Excellent.
Oh, I must say I didn't expect a welcoming committee.
Oh, my staff. Allow me to present them.
Oh, there's really no need.
Oh, in Spain it is our custom. But of course, if you object...
No, not a bit of it. Carry on.
Very good. This is Carlo, who looks after all my needs.
Sir.
And this is Jesus, my cook. He has an excellent dinner prepared for us.
My word.
Yes, he is an impressive fellow, is he not? Jesus, this is Mr. John Scott Eccles from London.
Good evening, Mr. John Scott Eccles. Welcome to Wisteria Lodge.
Grotesque.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, forgive me, I was thinking aloud.
Oh.
But since I suppose we must consider you a man of letters...
Thank you very much.
Let me ask your advice. How would you define the word grotesque?
Well, that was good. You must come and have dinner with me sometime. We could go to my club. I say we could go to my club. Signor Garcia?
Yes? What did you say?
It doesn't matter. You know, you mustn't think me rude, but this is a curious sort of household.
What do you mean?
But nothing, really, nothing. It's just, well, a household of Spaniards in traditional old Surrey. It's not exactly normal, is it now? I didn't mean any harm by it. Oh.
Grotesque, well, strange, remarkable.
No. There's surely something more to it than that. Some underlying suggestion of the tragic and the terrible.
What the devil? Who's there?
Mr. Scott Eccles.
Signor Garcia? Whatever's the matter?
Why did you ring?
Ring? I didn't ring.
But I heard the bell. The servants are asleep. It's just past 1.
Then I should be asleep too, Sad. We both should.
I was so sure. I can't think what happened.
Oh, never mind. It's of no consequence. No great harm done.
Good night, then. Sleep well.
Yes, well, that's what I was doing.
May I consult you? I've just had most incredible and grotesque experience.
Came just before lunch, dispatched from Charing Cross.
Scott Eccles. Man or woman?
A man, of course.
Of course.
Well, no woman would ever send a reply-paid telegram. She would have come, permission or no.
Oh, really?
You will see soon enough. Grotesque and incredible.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Signor Garcia? Hello? I did ask to be called at 8. It's gone 9. Hello? Oh, where the devil is everyone? If this is some kind of a joke, I should very much like some hot water. Oh, damn it! Is there nobody here at all?
Mr. Scott Eccles. In the first place, might have come to me.
Well, sir, it didn't seem to be a matter for the police, and yet when you've heard the facts, you'll admit that I could hardly leave it when it was. Of course, private detectives are a class with whom I have absolutely no sympathy.
Quite
but,
so, and in the second place, why didn't you come at once?
What do you mean?
Well, it's now 2:15, but your disturbance clearly dates from the very moment of your waking this morning.
How in the world could you know that?
Your appearance, Mr. Scott Eccles.
Oh, yes, I see. I never gave it a thought. I was only too glad to get out of such a house.
Indeed.
And since then I've been running round making inquiries. I went to the house agents, you know, and they said that Mr. Garcia's rent was paid up, and they said that everything was all right at Wisteria.
Come, sir. You're like my friend here, who has a bad habit of telling his stories wrong end foremost.
Oh?
Take a moment, Mr. Scott Eccles. Arrange your thoughts.
Yes, of course.
And then tell us exactly what these events are, which have sent you out, unbrushed, unshaved, and unkempt, in search of advice and assistance.
Benito Gomez, Pepe Nieto, Luis Nieto, Ángel Nieto, Víctor de la Torre, Arturo Ramos, Asunción Rodríguez, Ana Ridruello.
So, Spanish host, Spanish servant, and Spanish cook all vanished into the night.
Never in my life have I been placed in such a humiliating position. I was furious.
Perfectly understandable.
Yes. Now, you described this Garcia as a good friend.
So I thought.
Even though you've known him less than a week.
He took a fancy to me. I am of a sociable turn, being a bachelor.
Quite so.
But now I mean to find out exactly what he thinks he's playing at.
Watson.
The bread drawer. Certainly.
Oh, you're going down there. You'll take my case.
My life's been insufferably dull of late. Yes, I shall.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So that's another prospective client. He's doomed to disappointment. How are your researches, Doctor?
Yes, there are plenty of trains. The next is Just under 20 minutes.
Ah, excellent. If you'll ask Mrs. Hudson to call us a cab, then we can add the mystery of the vanishing Spaniard to your collection.
Oh, now, I'm not sure I want this affair made public, Doctor.
Don't alarm yourself, Mr. Scott Eccles. Nothing will see print without your permission.
Well, I'm pleased to hear it.
Mrs. Hudson! Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. Granted, my dear sir, granted. The good lady said I might ascend. Yes, of course. Won't you come in? Very civil of you. I'm Dr. John H. Watson, yes, I know. And this? This is Mr. John Scott Eccles of Popham House, Lee. I've been following you about all morning, Mr. Scott Eccles.
Indeed. Well, you have me at a disadvantage, sir. Exactly who are you, may I ask?
An excellent question.
Mr. Holmes. Mr. Sherlock Holmes. My name is Baines, Inspector Baines of the Surrey Constabulary.
And your business here, Inspector?
To obtain a statement from Mr. Scott Eccles.
A statement?
Yes. As to the events which led up to the death by murder of Senior Aloysius Garcia of Wisteria Lodge.
How do you know of my client's involvement in this business, Baines?
A letter, Mr. Holmes, found in the dead man's pocket from Mr. John Scott Eccles, accepting an invitation to spend last night at his house. Our client doesn't deny that he was there.
No, certainly not.
He certainly does deny having anything to do with the murder.
Mr. Holmes, I've made no accusations. All I want is a plain statement.
Then why have you ordered me to return to the house?
Requested, sir. Requested, no more. It might, jog your memory.
There's nothing wrong with my memory, sir.
Good. Tell me about Garcia. Where did you meet?
At a mutual friend's, Arthur Melville.
Of Albemarle Mansion, Kensington.
Well, yes.
You called on him this morning.
But how could you possibly know that?
Simple, Mr. Scott Eccles. Yet Mr. Holmes reasoned that the only way I could have known Mr. Melville's address was if you had led me there earlier today while I was following you. Isn't that right, Mr. Holmes?
Quite right, Baines.
Though, in fact, I might have learnt it from your letter to Garcia.
But I didn't put Melville's address in the letter. Why should I?
Why, indeed. I considered the possibility and rejected it.
Mr. Scott Eccles, why did you call on this gentleman today?
Well, to see if he could tell me anything about Garcia. Explain his extraordinary conduct. But Melville knew even less about him than I did.
Well. Then you paid a visit to the Spanish embassy.
Garcia had some position there. That's what he told me. I'd never heard of him.
Juan Davila, Clemente Plomeza, Mari Coriano, Pepe Dancos, Nadine Dancos, Andreas Dancos, Paco Dancos.
When I first arrived, he seemed cordial enough, but by the end of dinner, never have I spent so long an evening with such a silent host.
There was no particular turning point, no incident that caused his behaviour to change.
The very question I was about to put myself. Mr. Scott Eccles?
Nothing that comes to mind.
No particular conversation with the servants, for example.
There's no intruder in the grounds, no inadvertent remark on your part.
I am quite sure that nothing I said could have provoked such rudeness.
No note delivered by hand?
Oh, good Lord. Good gracious me.
There was a note.
I'd completely forgotten it. But you're quite right. After Garcia read it, he did seem even more distraught and strange than before.
What became of this note?
He crumpled it up and threw it into the fire.
Inspector? It was a dog grate and he overpitched it. I found it at the back, quite unburned.
You must have examined the house very carefully to find a single pellet of paper.
I did, Mr. Holmes. It's my way.
May I see the note?
Here we are. Welcome to Wisteria Lodge.